Okay, just gonna do a quick feature tutorial on this 2020 Land Rover Discovery Sport SE. There's a vehicle there, in silver with a ebony interior, black contrast colored roof, satin gray 19-inch wheels as well. First thing I'm just gonna show you is just in regards to the passive keyless entry. So you'll see mirror is folded out right now, which means that the vehicle is unlocked. I have the key in my pocket. I can just put my thumb in one of the concave circles on the door handles there. The mirror will power fold and it's fully locked right now. If I put my hand simply on the inside of the door handle, it will unlock automatically as long as the key is within a few feet of the door. Just gonna hop in and just show you some features. So first thing I'm going to point out is the fact that the steering wheel is not in the correct place for me. So there is actually a lever that's underneath. It's kind of hard to see, but you use your thumb, stick it right in there, pull it down just like so. You'll see the lever kind of sticking down like so. And now it's tilt and telescopic. Move it wherever you want. And then simply move the lever back up like so, and it's in place. Now, on the left side here, you'll see the exterior mirror adjustment. Press the left button, it will be selected there. Use the little joystick there to adjust. Same with the right side. If you press these simultaneously, what will happen is it will power fold the mirrors. So if you're going through a tight garage or something like this, kind of a handy feature to use. Power windows are right here. Child door lock system. If we press this, this will disengage the use of the doors from the inside, and it will also disengage the use of the windows in the back there as well. Memory position seating is very easy. So once we set the driver's seat and the exterior mirrors where we want them to be, you will simply press M and then 1 right afterwards, and you will see it says memory 1 settings saved on the left side of the screen there, and it's programmed accordingly. So next thing I'm going to show you is in regards to the steering wheel. We've got a lot of different controls here. The first thing there is this menu button, and you'll see right now the dash kind of has a unique setup where it is fully digital with the navigation screen. So we can change that display if we like as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press this menu button, and the first thing there will show as display. The first one down, I'm going to go into layout. Just press the OK button, and all the arrows on the left side of the steering wheel here, that's going to allow you to navigate through this menu. So I'm going to go up twice, and I'm going to select to dial. Now it's going to a more traditional view that you'll see with speed and RPM on there. So if I just press the left button, that's going to bring me back one menu. You can also change what's showing in the middle info panel here. So for example, I'll select media, and now when I press left and then up to twice to close it, now it's going to show the radio station that's selected for right now. If you're listening to anything on like your phone or USB, it will show the name of the artist and the song name as well. It's going back into this menu button here. Units is like kilometers and miles. Off-road information is checked off. That's for the off-road information for the navigation. And language, if you want us to change that, I'm just going to go back up to the top. And the next one over is vehicle settings. So security features is the first thing there. Audible lock warning is engaged right now. So what that means is the car will do a double honk sound in the event that one of the doors or the windows is partially latched. And if the key is not present, when you're trying to lock it with the passive keyless entry, it will not lock as well. So in both cases, you're going to get a warning. So when this happens, you just have to check to make sure everything is completely secure, and you should be off to the races, good to go. That menu just timed out there. So I'm going to go back into security features. 2-stage unlocking is not checked off right now, which means when you pull on the door handle, it's going to do 1-stage unlocking, which means all the doors will unlock automatically as soon as you pull on the door handle. Driveway locking is off right now, so I'll select 8 kilometers an hour. Now all the doors will lock once we hit 8 kilometers an hour. It's going left of menu again. Exterior lighting is the next one. Auto high beam is on. So what that means is when you're driving up north and there's a low amount of light, It will automatically turn on the high beams and automatically disengage depending on light conditions in front of you. Driving side, we want to make sure we're driving on the right side. So that's set up good. And then headlamp delay. So right now it's set so that the vehicle will have the headlights down for 30 seconds. You can adjust that if you wish. Convenience features is next. So reverse dip mirror. If you're putting the car in reverse, you can have the mirrors tilt downward. Window global open and close. On the key fob, you can press and hold the unlock button for 5 seconds. That'll put down all the windows. Conversely, you can press and hold the lock button and it will put up all the windows. Both those are checked off right now, but you can turn them on if you wish. Easy entry exit is a feature where when you come inside the vehicle, you start up the car, it's going to slightly raise up the seat. And when you leave the vehicle, it slightly moves down the seat. So it just makes it easier to get in and out of the vehicle. Wiper settings, we have the auto wipe on, and winter wiper park you can choose to use in the winter. It will leave the wipers propped up on the windshield when you shut off your vehicle. Brake hold, this is a new feature. So on-demand hold is when you're at a long street light, you can just press and hold the brake pedal for a few seconds. If you push it down a little bit harder, it will continue to hold the brakes until you press on the accelerator to engage forward. I'll turn that on. And then enhanced hill hold is when you're on a steep hill, you know, you let go of the brakes and it starts to roll backwards. It will prevent that instant, so it will just continue holding the brakes for a few seconds so that you don't have any rollback. Or turn on both of those for you right now. Going back. Next one over is vehicle information. So if you have a check engine warning on your light, or sorry, on your dash, it's going to, you're going to have the ability of showing what the warning is for with this show warnings. And then tire pressure is under tire information, and last time the vehicle alarm went off, and the vehicle VIN is listed there as well. Going back up to the top here, the next one over is media. So if you want, you can adjust the media input and on here, but most of the time you'll just use the touchscreen. Next one over is driver assistance. This is pertaining to all your safety features. So collision avoidance, forward alert is on. So when you're driving, if someone abruptly slows down in front of you, you don't press the brakes in time, what will happen is it will warn you and it will beep and flash at you in that instance. And then there's a sensitivity level for that. So if you want normal, medium, or high, you can adjust that if you wish. AEB is the second feature to that function, so automatic emergency braking. So in the event that you're not pressing the brakes in time, it'll start to apply the brakes for you in order to mitigate an accident. Blind spot assist, you can have it alert you when you have the blind spot monitor light on and you're trying to change lanes. Or you can have it steer assist you to correct you and keep you back in the lane. It's just a gentle pull on the steering wheel. You can easily override it if you wish. So I'm just going to leave that one as is. And then if I go to the very top here, the next one again over is trip. So that'll just show trip A, trip B, distance and fuel efficiency. And then the display, we're back to the start again. So I'm just going to press up twice, and that's going to close the menu. On the left side of the steering wheel here, you have your volume, but there's also a touch sensitive feature to this. So if I roll this to the right, that will turn it up. It's not really selected for an audio station that's giving me feedback right now. I'll just change that to give you kind of an idea of what we're looking at. So now if I roll it to the right, it turns it up. Roll it to the left, turns it down. Track and tuning right here, left and right. This button is a feature where you can configure two different options. So if I press this, you'll see on the touchscreen here it says short press and long press. So you can configure it to do two different features. Anything on the option list here you can choose. There's actually a little bit more options over here too. So you can do a press briefly once, so that'll do one feature, and then press and hold the diamond button, and then I'll do a second feature. This voice command will allow you to control the audio system, and it will allow you to control the Bluetooth for phone calls as well. If you have your phone plugged in for Apple CarPlay, it will allow you to do Siri voice commands as well. So you just have to press and hold it for 3 seconds instead of pressing it briefly. And then of course there's your Bluetooth controls there as well. Right side of the steering wheel, we have your adaptive cruise control. So to activate it, you press set. and you'll see the speed set on the dash there. To accelerate, you'll press the same button. To decelerate, you'll press minus. And with the adaptive cruise control, it's going to maintain a distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. If you want to shorten that gap, you press this short arrow. If you want to lengthen that gap, you press the long arrow, just like so. Cancel is for the cruise control, and then this is a speed limiter function. If we press this, now I can use the adaptive cruise control buttons on the side here, and it will program a speed, you'll see on the left side, that the vehicle does not exceed. So it's similar to like a electronic governor, if you will. I'm going to turn that one off. Heated steering wheel is right here, and then this is to turn on and off your lane keep assist. Important to point that out. When the lines are orange, that means it's on. You'll see on the left side of the steering wheel, or sorry, left side of the dash, that little lane that's there. That's showing you that the system is on, but it has not successfully found the lane yet. So once those lines light up in green, that means it's successfully found the lane. That's kind of how that one works. Moving over to the touchscreen here. Navigation is quite easy to use. You'll see nearby gas stations you can find right here. Turn on my commute. When you drive to work in the morning, you can press turn on my commute and it will recognize your normal drive to work. When you hop into the vehicle, it will give you the estimated time of arrival and warn you of any potential traffic that you might encounter and give you alternative route suggestions. If I tap on the map screen here, the side menu will go away. You can pinch and zoom just like so. If I press back here, that's going to pull up the side menu again. And then I press this menu button here to pull up the nav menu. I'll press on search, press OK. You can type in the address just right here, but I actually like to press this button right here, and this will give us the option to type in something and it will auto-populate what I'm typing in. So if I press city, I start typing in Oakville, it will fill it in. You press OK and then select it from the list. Street, you start typing in the name of the street that you want, press search, select it from the list. As you can see, it's very quick to put in a destination with this auto suggestion feature. I'll press show place details. And on here, it's going to show the address. It's going to show the different routes that are selected. You can select a different route if you want by pressing route options. Otherwise, you just press start. And as soon as you meet up with the road there, it gives you all the turn-by-turn directions. To cancel it, you pull up the nav menu again and just press stop guidance. Pressing the home button will bring us back to the home screen here. If I press on media, this will give us the option to control everything with the audio. So you have source, and it's just showing radio right now, but if you have your phone connected, it will give you the option for Bluetooth streaming audio. If anything is plugged into the USB, it will give you the option for that as well. Band is just AM and FM, and then favorites, I'll briefly explain how this works. If you press the star, it will add whatever channel you're on to your favorite list, just like so. If you want to remove it from the favorite list, just press the star again. Find will give you the opportunity to search the local radio stations if you aren't familiar with what's available. So it's a really good thing to use when you're traveling. That's pretty much it for the audio. If I go to the right here for your Bluetooth, super easy to hook up your phone. All you do is go into your settings and it will automatically pop up saying Discovery Sport. You select that and then press pair, and then press pair on your phone, and it will automatically sync both. Just noticing that the clock is in the 24-hour time right now. So I'm just going to go back home to the main screen here. I'm going to press the settings. I'm going to go to all settings, general, time and date, and then change it to 12 hours. Lots of different settings available with this little guy right there, the little gear set button. That's all the different settings for the touchscreen and some features pertaining to the audio system and whatnot. All your quick access buttons are all at the bottom here. Those are fairly straightforward as well. One other thing I'm just going to show you, if you want to change the background, I'll press settings, press home settings, and then you can change the wallpaper just right here. So for example, if you want to do this nice little tree background, now it's going to show you that there just like so. Down here you have a number of different features as well. Power and volume for the audio system. Your dual zone climate control. If you press it, it will do the seat climate. So we have 3 different levels of heated seats. If I press it again, it goes back to the air climate. If you want to adjust the fan speed, press the fan button, and then now this becomes the adjustment just like so. Press it again, and that will go back to the normal air climate. And then heated front windshield is right here, really awesome for the winter time. And this is the climate for adjusting which vents are being used. Nothing is selected right now, so if I want, I can press the feet and at the windshield as well. You know, basically press whichever ones you want. If nothing is selected, it will go through all the vents. Rear defroster, recirculation of the air, and then your different driving modes. So if you press this, we're in the comfort program right now. You can roll it to the left, and that's going to be eco. That'll maximize your fuel efficiency. It will save you up to 5% fuel efficiency. If I turn it to the right, that's going to be auto. That will automatically select the appropriate driving program depending on your style of driving and the road conditions as well. This one over here is the grass, gravel, snow, which is excellent for snow covered roads. Mud and sand, because Land Rover is an off-roading company. Press that again, goes back to the passenger climate. This will turn off your automatic start-stop system, so the vehicle will automatically shut off in the event that the engine's warmed up and you come to a stop. When you take your foot off of the brake, it will automatically start back up. There are some prerequisites to the system activating, one of them being that the engine is up to normal operating temperature and the AC system or heating system is not working too hard to maintain the temperature on the inside. So it won't work every single time, but that's by its design. This will turn off your traction and stability control system. Only time you do that is if you're stuck in snow or mud. Any other time you want the system on because it's a very big safety feature, maintains stability in emergency situations. This will do your hill descent control, more of an off-roading feature, but what it will do is it will safely descend you down an extremely steep hill and moderate the brakes at a very slow pace. This is called your all-surface progress control. When you press this, you can use the adaptive cruise control buttons, accelerate or decelerate, and what will happen is it will allow you to program a speed between 10 and 30 kilometers an hour, and the vehicle will very slowly and sure-footedly give you an acceleration forward so you can just focus on the steering. So again, more of an off-roading feature on that one. Little extra storage under here. This is a USB charging port just off to the side here. Gear shifter is fully electronic. You have your little trigger button that's on the very front over here to change the gear. And if we open up this, you do have two USBs. You can use either of those for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto if you wish, and a little power outlet here too. And this SIM card is for the data for the navigation there as well. A little cover here for your cup holders, placement for your cell phone just directly in the middle there. I will kind of walk you through this in control here as well, this is for your advanced roadside assistance called In Control Protect, and then this will open and close your sunshade there as well. So thanks so much for watching. Any questions, just reach out to me directly, and have a good one.